everybody, Bean D back at you with another video, and today I'm bringing you episode 5 of BC versus the World Season 2. And I say duh because we're going to go to France. That was cheap and pathetic, I bet. A little Bordeaux blend tasting for you today. We're going to see, it's tied 2-2, so we're going to see which country takes the lead, or which region takes the lead, and has a chance to win it in my next episode. So, 2016 night from Ex Nihilo in Lake Country, BC, against 2016 Chateau Mont-Laubert from Saint-Emilion in France. Okay, the Bordeaux experts are probably screaming, that's not exactly the same thing. They're both Bordeaux style wines. This is a right bank wine, so it's Merlot heavy. This would be considered a left bank wine if it was from France, because it is Cab Sauv heavy. 49% Cab Sauv, let me read the bottle here, 36 Cab Franc, 15 Merlot. And this one doesn't actually say in the bottle, but it's Merlot heavy. I think it's 60-40 Merlot Cab Sauv, something along those lines. Both about the same price. This is $50 and this one's $42. Same year, 2016. And I think I bought these about the same time, so they've been in my cellar about the same amount of time as well, so should be a fair comparison, I think. We liked this wine a lot when we had it in the past. I don't think we've ever had this vintage, but let's give it a shot. So that's what I'm tasting first, is the Ex Nihilo. Right off the bat, I'm getting intense black fruit, like brambly, like blackberry and boysenberry, pencil shavings. Red cherry, vanilla, little forest floor there, a little bit of funky mushroom, maybe some earth. It's showing a little bit of age. Got the colors side by side. Oh, interesting. So the night, BC wine is much more turning to a brownish, orangey brown color, and the Mont-Laubert is still very deep purple color. Interesting. Same year though. Let's find out how it tastes. Oh, that's good. So I should mention, pardon me, I said this was from Lake Country. It is. The grapes aren't from Lake Country. Lake Country is a little too far north to make these big reds. The grapes come specifically from a vineyard of the Black Sage Bench. I don't think, oh yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't think anybody's making great red wines, big red wines out of Lake Country yet. Make some nice whites. And of course the wineries make good reds, they just don't get the grapes from there. Interesting. So Cab Sauv heavy, but I get a lot of Merlot characteristics. It's a little bit of blackberry jam, vanilla, cassis. There comes a little bit of pyrazines, a little bit of green pepper coming in the mid palate. Medium finish. There comes a little bit of like dark chocolate, maybe like a chocolate covered Kerry. Kirsch, I think some people call that. Isn't that what the Kirsch is? Cherry, chocolate cherry liqueur or something like that. Yeah, that's good wine. Kind of what I expect it to be. Okay, let's go and see. So this is, if you know anything about Bordeaux, of course, there's First Growth Bordeaux, which would cost you $1,500 a bottle, something like that. And there's, several different classifications. This is probably 14th growth. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just there are so many wineries in France. It's not really 14th growth, but I don't know what it is. I don't believe I've ever had a wine from Chateau Mont-Laubert before. We started buying Bordeaux around the 2012 vintage. So this is a few years after that. But we're just starting to get to the point where they're starting to, the big boys are really starting to get delicious now. on these wines that we bought. They're in the middle price, like I said, $50, which is not a lot for Bordeaux. Starting to come out of the cellar. They could stay longer. Bordeaux could always stay longer, but you gotta drink them sometime, right? All right, so on the nose, the night is much more expressive. There's some blackberry there, cassis, black plum. It's funny, if I had tasted these blind, I think I probably would have thought it was more Merlot in that one instead of in the one that's Merlot heavy. Definitely some evidence of new French oak, but I don't think it's not really popping out at me. There's a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cardamom, cinnamon. Okay, so on the nose, the Ex Nihilo is much more impressive. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, it's a little peppery. There's some black fruit, blackberry, cassis, red plum, maybe. Like a juicy red plum. Plums with red on the inside. I use that joke all the time. And half of the audience has no idea what I'm talking about. But half of them are laughing. Here comes the graphite. Chocolate. Very tannic still. Very high acidity. Yeah, okay, so interesting. I feel like I did the Mont Libero disservice by opening it today. I think that I didn't decant either one of them. They were both poured a quarter of into the glass 15 minutes ago. So, I mean, I have to review what I'm tasting. And right now there's a clear winner, which is BC. It's not even that close. I would give the BC 92 points right now. I would give this 88 points. That's a pretty big discrepancy. I do think this one is still a baby. Well, I mean, they're from the same year, but I think this one needs a lot more time. Or a very long decant, which, of course, I can give it. But I didn't for this tasting. Whereas the Ex Nihilo, I mean, I'm sure decant wouldn't hurt it either. But realistically, pop and pour almost, it's pretty darn good right now. So I wasn't sure which one of these I was going to open to enjoy today. I'm going to open this one for sure. This one, because it's Corvin, it'll last a while. I'm going to put it back into my wine fridge. Let it rest a while. Maybe I'll bring it out next time I'm having a gathering with some big red meats. And I will decant it for a couple hours before we try and taste it and see if it gets any better. I think there's a potential for this one to be really good. Right now, though, there's no question that I would enjoy the Ex Nihilo better. I'm going to finish the Mont Libero because I have it in the glass, but fair is fair. BC wins this one easily. They're up 3-2. We'll see what I do next, and they can win the whole thing. So that's all for today. I am going to do episode 2 of the Chardonnay, the Chardonnay featurette that I was doing. The episode 1 was just posted. I'm doing a dessert wine tasting. I'm doing the BC Rosé. That's still coming up. I'm going to start. That's starting very soon. I think I have 5 now that I could probably review. Oh, of course, it's going to be a lot more than that, obviously. And BC versus the World episode 6 will come out as well. And I also have some other things planned. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up on YouTube if you can. Give it a like. Leave a comment if if you know either one of these wines. You probably would know this one more than that one, I'm guessing. Maybe not. And let me know what you think. All right. Thanks a lot, and until next time, drink great wine. See you soon.